The Osprey Farpoint 40 liter is an OG in the travel bag game. It was a contender when I first looked for a travel bag way back then, and it's a contender today. But this is actually the first Farpoint I've ever owned, so today I'll go over what I liked, what I'd change, and why this is still the travel bag king of comfort. Here's some stats. 40 liters is a versatile size, and the Farpoint's marketed as a travel pack that has elements of a technical hiking design, which is Osprey's bread and butter. And it's arguably the best pack you can get if you're walking a lot. I'll start with the best part of the bag, the straps. Osprey uses a signature strap style where they're connected to each other in the middle and then stitched to the pack, compared to a normal backpack where each strap is independent. And this design helped distribute the weight a little bit better. And that's kind of the theme here. The straps are very contoured and wide and decently padded with mesh on the back. There's load lifters on the top to adjust how the straps fit, which is nice to see and it's pretty common on hiking packs. But the Farpoint takes it even further by putting the entire strap system on a slider. And all of this adjustment allowed me to dial in the fit in a way that I can't do with any other travel pack. Finishing up the straps, they have these two buckles that can attach to Osprey's day packs and a chest strap with a safety whistle. And on the bottom, there's a hip strap that's mostly good but not perfect. It's probably the most comfortable hip strap I've used in a while, and I like the little mesh pocket here, but I wish it was removable. Again, Osprey markets the Farpoint as a travel pack first and foremost, and I'm not sure if everyone needs a hip strap all the time. If I was looking for a dedicated technical hiking pack, I'd go for that instead of the Farpoint. Luckily, it wasn't a huge deal because the pack was still comfortable when I had one side folded behind me, but it would have just been nice to have the option to take it off. The back panel itself is made of foam with huge ridges and a big center cutout, all of which is overlaid with mesh. It made the pack very breathable, which was key when I carried it for a long time. And this pack does fully zip close to hide the straps for if I wanted to check the bag in. Honestly, I didn't use this feature much on any bags, but I prefer this full zip versus something like hideable straps. It's just a little cleaner. On the side, there's a super big handle and a side sleeve that fits a 16-inch laptop with some nice neon green inside. And this laptop sleeve is key for the inside of the bag, which I'll cover later. On top, there's another huge handle, 2 latch points, and a quick access pocket with a key loop. And I like that the zipper tracks are covered to protect from rain. Companies do it one of two ways, either this way with covering, or they make the bags with sealed zippers, and both work pretty good. And on the outside, I really like the look, which says something because I thought past versions of the Farpoint were kinda ugly. It was so frustrating when Osprey stuck with this ugly logo, and the latest model just looks so much better. I chose this tunnel vision gray color because it's the only color that blacks out the logo here and the Farpoint wording on the side. The material is 450D recycled polyester with a water-resistant coating, and I like that it has a little texture to it to give the bag just a little bit of style. Kind of like how ballistic nylon has a certain texture. Overall, again, I dig the look because it's more in line with a modern travel bag, like something from Tortuga, for example. The Farpoint keeps the signature compression straps that have always been there, and sometimes I use these to cinch the pack smaller to qualify as a carry-on. Sometimes I just hung stuff from the straps, and a lot of times I just didn't use them at all, so I kept them open. And the Farpoint does bottle pockets in a way that I've never seen before, but I also kind of liked it. So these are the actual bottle pockets. They're huge, and they fit a 32-ounce hydro flask on both sides, with a loop point here for a strap to lock the bottles in. But this whole area is actually just one large pocket, like it's not segmented. So for the times I didn't carry a bottle, I could use this space for a hoodie or a beach towel, wet clothes, something like that. The point is, it was a usable space when I didn't carry bottles because most backpacks have bottle pockets that are kind of a waste of space when they're empty. And when you're traveling with a one bag, especially when you're carrying it for a long time, every liter counts. Next, I'll open up the bag where I'm just blasted in the face with neon green. And it's cool though, it works with the gray color and makes things more visible in dim lighting. It opens up clamshell style, which made it really easy to pack, and the lid just has a huge mesh pocket, and I mostly used it for dirty clothes. The main compartment, however, was kind of polarizing, and I could see some people not liking it. There's no organization, and it kind of has a weird setup. So this is actually the laptop sleeve, and it flaps up, and I cannot figure out why. I can't really pack stuff under it, because then it would bend the sleeve and make the laptop not fit as well. So you can pin it down with these little ties on the corner. It would have made sense to design it like this if the sleeve was removable, so you can have more space, but it's not. I don't know, I kind of wish they just covered the space since it's a little distracting. But if I just ignored the weirdness, functionally, the bag was fine. There's compression straps to hold down my stuff, and it's just one huge space to pack. This is the bag style I personally prefer, with basically no internal organization. Like, just give me one huge space to work with, and I can use packing cubes if I need to. And the pack fits a legit 40 liters of stuff, which is good to see since bag volumes can sometimes be inconsistent. Okay, so final thoughts, and who is this bag for? The Osprey Farpoint has been a top travel bag for a long time, and for good reason. It has a technical hiking design like crazy adjustable straps and a back panel system to make this the comfiest travel backpack I've ever used. And Osprey improved the looks to make it more appealing for everybody, while also still keeping the price around $180. I'd recommend this for anyone that walks a lot on their trips. Someone who says, screw the check-ins and rollers, and wants the lightest, most agile travel bag setup possible. I'm a huge fan of Osprey, and I'm glad I finally got to use one of their flagship packs. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for new gear videos every other Sunday. Thanks!